Hi everyone, welcome to Anu's classroom. In this video, we will look at some of the important points or important topics that I would strongly recommend you to definitely go check it out and study before you appear for your term and examinations for your MMPC 5, that is Quantitative Techniques for Managerial Applications paper. So the first and foremost important concept is actually why um, data collection is important. Then what are the different types or techniques of data collection? Like there is primary data collection techniques and secondary data, and what are the different methods of primary and secondary data collection? We have surveys, we have questionnaires, we have uh, proctored in interviews, all those things to collect data. Why data collection is important and why quantitative techniques are important as an important topic for managerial applications. All those things you should definitely read and go. That is your first unit, that is collection of data, unit 1. Definitely read and go, have an understanding of it. Then the next important concept is the uh, measures of central tendency. That is how mean is, what is mean, what is median, what is mode, what is standard deviation, what is variance. Okay, so how can you calculate this mean, median, mode, standard deviation, or variance? We have had questions in the past where a frequency distribution table would be given and we will be asked to find out the standard deviation or the mean or median. Okay, so such practical questions would also come up. The way MMPC 5 is structured, the term and examination paper is structured, is that we'll have two sections, out of which in the first section you will have choices, and each question will carry 15 marks, whereas the section B, it has 40 marks. Okay, so only the remaining out of 140 marks is from section B, and that section B, all questions are compulsory and they carry equal marks. So how many ever questions are there, marks will be equally distributed among all the questions that are there in section B, and the rest of the questions, that is 60 marks only, will be from section A, and in that also each question will only carry 15 mark. That is, we have to answer at least 4 out of maybe 5 or 6 questions. And both theory as well as practical or mathematical problems have been asked. And mathematical questions include how to find the mean, median, or standard deviation, or find the correlation, or um, such things, correlation coefficients and such things have been asked in the past. Then the basic concepts of probability, that is important to know. Decision theory. Decision theory is an important unit to study. So in that method, what we find out is that decision theory, decisions are generally taken under both certainty and uncertainty, and we are focusing about the decisions that are taken in under uncertainty, that is probabilistic decisions. Even in that, we have single use, or what you can say, single stage decisions or multi-stage decisions. So multi-stage decisions are decisions that are taken over a period of time. So both of these single stage as well as multi-stage decisions, they have two different approaches. Marginal analysis, MA for short. Okay, marginal analysis is what we use to take single stage decisions, whereas we have the preference theory. Sorry, not preference theory. We have the decision tree approach for the multi-stage decisions. Similarly, just based on how many stages of decision making is there alone, we cannot take any decisions, right? Each decision will be based on certain conditions that has to be applied to solve these decision problems. So based on the criteria that is used for making these decisions, we have again different theories. That is, one is the expected monetary value theory and the other is the preference theory, or the in the EMV theory, that is expected monetary value theory, the decisions criteria will be to maximize the monetary value or the maximize the monetary outcome from that particular decision, whereas preference will be how we can maximize the expected preference, that is the considering the decision maker's attitude towards risk, that is in the preference theory. So decision theory, definitely to take a look. Then the important one is the different sampling methods. That is, random sampling is there. In this sampling methods, or the that is unit number 9. Okay, unit number 9 sampling methods, we have both the probabilistic sampling method as well as non-probability sampling methods. So both of these question could come up to explain about sampling methods in general, or maybe the different probabilistic sampling methods, or maybe it could come up as different non-probabilistic sampling methods, or they could actually give you two different types of sampling methods and ask you to compare or contrast, or some sort of a question like that could come up. So definitely go and study unit number 9, that is sampling methods, before you go into your term and examination. So in this unit you will learn why we have to go for sampling, why is it important, what are the advantages of going for sampling, then the different sampling methods like probability sampling methods and non-probability sampling methods. We learn about the simple random sampling, systematic, stratified and cluster sampling, all these different type of sampling methods we will learn. Again, for sampling methods I had created a separate video. In that is covered under the important previous year question answer part 1. In that video we had discussed about the sampling methods only. The question that had come based on sampling methods itself was discussed over there. Definitely to check it out if you want to learn more about it without reading your unit number 9. But I would strongly suggest you read unit number 9. It will not go waste. Then questions have come up about what is null hypothesis and what is and alternate hypothesis. In our assignment also we had a what you can say, a question, a problem, mathematical question, which was applying null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis to solve a problem. So definitely check it out again, again and again. I've repeated this in almost all the videos we have done so far. Before going into your term and examination, at least learn whatever question and answer was there that you have written for your assignments at least. Then chi squared test, I don't know whether how it is pronounced, chi squared or chi squared. That is a important question, important unit, chi squared test. That is unit number 12. Definitely take a look at it. Then central limit theorem, that is under central limit theorem, that is coming under unit number 10. Okay, unit number 10, central limit theorem. Definitely take a look. What is a central limit theorem, why is it important, and all those things. So in the same unit itself we have other types of sampling distributions as well. If time permits, definitely read through it, but at least central limit theorem please study. Then block number 4, actually almost all the units of block number 4 is important. Time series analysis, regression, correlation, all these things are important. So I would strongly suggest block number 4, do not miss. Same way block number 1 as well. Block number 1, especially unit number 1 as well as unit number 4, that is decision making and decision theory, do not miss. Same way block number 4 also, time series analysis, regression, correlation, at least these three definitely study and go. Same way sampling, measures of central tendency, there is a high chance that at least one problem question would come from this measures of central tendency, that is calculate the mean, median, mode or standard deviation and all. If possible, learn and go how we can the two types of problem questions that had come up for your assignment, how we can solve it, the solutions for those two problems in the current, that is the 2022 June sessions assignment. I have uploaded it in our channel itself. Definitely go take a look at it. I hope using those, that is a pattern, you might be able to solve other questions that come up similarly as well. At least you can give it a shot. Okay, so these are the important what you can say, important topics that I would strongly recommend you at least learn these and go before appearing for your term and examination. As much as possible, definitely do try to solve the problem papers or the problem questions from previous year question papers as well. Okay, so all the best. I hope you will be able to do well. So bye bye, take care, see you in the next video.